1:5. V'zehu, like it says in Tehillim, Ura chivodi, ura hanevel v'chinor, like we said, wake up my soul, my glory, and I will wake up the dawn. A'ira shachar. Val yedei ma'uchal hitorer, al yedei a'ira shachar. So Rab Natan is just showing us how to read the pasuk. The first part is a sentence, wake up my glory, but then it's saying, and how am I supposed to do that? From the last part, a'ira shachar. Al yedei ma she'ani me'orer shachar, היינו הנקודה טובה שהיא בחינת שחר, בחינת שחרה אני ונבה. ועל ידי זה אוכל להתעורר משנתי ונפילתי וכולי כנ"ל. All this is really repeating, he's just plugging it into the pasuk. Meaning I will wake up, how? By seeing the good points in me, which is the a'ira shachar. I will wake up the good points. That's how my soul will wake up. He's just playing the pasuk to see how to explain it. When you're reading it, you want to think of it in all the aspects. Sometimes of Natan, not sometimes, really always, he's a stickler for the Pesukim. It sounds like he's repeating always the same idea, but he's always showing how the Pasuk is saying it this way and that way. So it sounds like it's repetitive, but he's always plugging it into somewhere else. And the reason we need that is because when we read Tehillim and we read other places of the Torah that he's plugging it in, you're supposed to think of these ideas in all those spots that he's showing you plug it in. So it may sound repetitive, but there's a deep reason for it. And it's for our benefit as we read Tanakh. V'zehu bechinat ura hanebel v'chinor. And this is what it means, wake up the lyre and the harp. Right, we didn't get into that part, which is still part of the pasuk. Ki al yedei ze nasin nigunin. On this you make music. Bechinat azamera lelokai be'odi. Like we said, I will sing to Hashem with the old me'at that I have, which is me, Odi, still being around. That's why I'm still around, because I have good points. That's how you can make the word be'odi mean both things. So it says like this, Ura chivodi, wake up my glory, Ura hanevel v'chinor, by waking up the nevel and the chinor, which is the a'ira shachar, that I will find the good points in me, and that makes the music. So that's how you read the pasuk. V'zeh, Mirumaz b'divrei ha-Shulchan Aruch. Now he's going to show the same idea, nothing new, but he's going to show how it's worded in the Shulchan Aruch, so that when you read it in there, you can see how it goes. Yitgaber ka'ari la'amod baboker la'avodat bor'o. Person should get up strong like a lion to serve his Creator in the morning. Sheha'adam tzarich litgaber ulit'orer mishnaton filato, because a person has to get up from his sleep, which is really his feeling down, nefilato, spiritual sleep, like we said. And now he asks again, Val yedei ma yitorer, how is he going to wake up himself this way? Al yedei, and this is the rest of the Shulchan Aruch, sheyehehu me'orer hashachar, by him waking up the dawn. Hainu kanal, sheyorer nekudot tovot shem bechinat shachar, bechinat a'ira shachar, val yedei ze yitorer mishenaton filato v'chulei kanal. All that just repeating. But what he's saying now is like this. First we read the Shulchan Aruch. A person has to get up in the morning to serve his Creator, and he should wake up the dawn. But now he's saying like this. It's really a question and an answer. A person should wake up to serve his Creator by waking up the dawn, and meaning waking up himself, which is the good points, is the dawn. So again, that's how he's showing the Shulchan Aruch can be read. V'zehu bechinat la'amod baboker. This is what it means to get up in the morning. Again, like the Shulchan Aruch writes, Ki ikar ha'torerut ma'ashena kanal, the main thing of getting inspired to wake up from the sleep, hu al yedei bechinat boker de Avraham ish ha'chesed. Now we're getting to a new point. It says baboker in the Shulchan Aruch. So that now Rab Natan is explaining this has to do with the aspect of Avraham Avinu, who has to do with boker, chesed, which is the morning. Avraham the morning, Yitzchak the afternoon, and Yaakov at night, like we say. So this is already hinting to that we're going to find our good points, which is an aspect of chesed. And like we said, Dahainu al yidei shemateh kelapeh chesed. You will incline yourself towards the chesed, like we said before, Vedan et atzmo lechav zechut, and give yourself the benefit of the doubt. So it's again playing on the word that the morning is when we're going to do this, and the morning time is where it's chesed, and that's where we're going to find our good points, which is a chesed to us. And on this, Abraham was able to convert people because he saw the good points of them. And he would incline to the Chesed. And everyone would get close to Hashem. Now, we don't go out looking for converts, but like Chabad, we do let them come to us. We may go out there and have Chabad places, but it doesn't mean we go running after them in the street. We just have a place. If they want to come to us and ask us questions, then maybe we can help them. And we have to first turn them off, like Ruth. Her mother-in-law told her no, no, no. And if they persist, then we can let them in. But in Abraham Avinu's time, it wasn't even Judaism yet. It was just him. So he had a different plan, that was acceptable at that time. V'zehu shenismach hagaha. This is what the Rama, Rab Moshe Silish, who's of the Ashkenazim, the main rabbi of the Shulchan Aruch, the rabbi of Shulchan Aruch, and he has the Haggah, which is the comments of what he writes. He didn't want to write another book for his people, because then it's like machloket. Now we're going to say, now there's one book for Sfaradim, one book for Ashkenazim. So he very humbly wrote under the Shulchan Aruch. People don't want to be subservient in a way, even though it's not being subservient, but it could have been looked at that way, and a person who has ego wouldn't like that. But because of Shalom, he did that. He said, let me write it in the one book. This way we have one book for Am Yisrael, even though I'll be under him. See how when you have an attitude like that, you become the greatest of all people. So he's not under anybody. He's all the way on the top. Both the rabbis are on top in Shammai. Shiviti Hashem lenegdi tamid. If you remember Shulchan Aruch, he writes then we have to set Hashem before us always. So he's also alluding to this idea. Besides the halacha of it, he's alluding to all this that we're saying. Hainu, which is shetamid ani mesim umeshaveh Hashem leneged einai. I'm always putting Hashem before me. Ki afal pi shani rechok mimenu barach, just like I'm far from him. Afal piken Hashem lenegdi tamid. Hashem is always before me, bechol makom, in every place. Ki ani motze batzmi nikuda tova, because I find in me the good point, kanal. And if you remember, we said that Hashem is tov, and we're tov, so we're connected. We're connected to Hashem. So that's what it means. I put Hashem before me because His tov connects to me, and my tov is then Him. So we're really together. That's what it means. My good points connect me straight to Hashem. Like we said, He is Yismecheni, He supports me in that way, that we're shown to be as one in that way. So Hashem is with me. V'zehu perush pasuk, and this is the Tehillim says in Ted Zayin 16, Shiviti Hashem lenegdi tamid ki mi mini balmot, which is the same Shiviti, but he says more about it. Hainu shetamid ani mesim Hashem lenegdi, afilu b'madregot atachtonot, chas v'shalom. Because it says, I will place Hashem before me, and I will, in the right, I will not falter. So it means he's saying, I will not falter. I will put Hashem before me always. What do you mean always? Even when I'm in the lowest places. Madregot tachtonot, chas v'shalom, ki mi mini balmot. Ki al yedei bechinat yamin, bechinat Abraham, because of the yamin, mimini is in the right, which means Abraham in the chesed, bechinat chesed, al yedei ze bal emot. Because of mimini, I will not falter. So again, you're reading the pasuk in all that way to see the lesson. Now, bibchinat, another pasuk in Tehillim of Tzadik Dalid 94, and we're going to see the next two pasukim of them. It says also this idea alluded to. Ima marti mata ragli chastecha Hashem isadeni. If I'm going to say that my leg is going to falter, chastecha Hashem isadeni, the chesed of Hashem will support me, will feed me, like seuda isadeni, support me. Ki al yedei chesed, because again the chesed, hainu shematek lepe chesed, v'dan et asmo lechav zechut, because we're going to judge ourselves favorably. Shemo umotze b'asmo eze nekudat tova adayin, and we're going to find the good point in us. Al yedei ze yachol limtzo Hashem tbarach tamid, v'al yedei ze lo yimot leolam. So you read the pasuk like this. If I'm going to falter, then I look at the chesed of Hashem, which again is the chesed, which is the daytime, which is the waking up and all that, and that will yisadeni, that will support me. And then there's another pasuk, the next pasuk 19, Berov v'zeu berov sar apai bikirbi tanchumecha yisha'ashu nafshi. When the fears within me are many, your consolation will make me very happy. Yishashu is like a great being, very happy. And like ecstatic. היינו, כשרוב המחשבות מבלבלין אותי ורוצים להפיל אותי, the rov sar'apai that's in me, which is all the fears and things that want to mix me up, chas v'shalom, al yidei ribuy hapigamim, because of the sins, azai tanchumecha yishashu nafshi. Hashem's tanchumim, which means his consolation, dahainu ma she'Hashem barach menachem oto, that he gives us nechama, because again, that consolation is by finding something good in ourselves. And in this way, our souls will be exceedingly happy. So again, just Pisukim plugging in the idea, and the idea of the Chesed of Avraham is what's added in this piece over here.